Hello students, today we are starting a new chapter, permutation and combination. Now permutation is basically both the techniques are used for counting principles to count and to form a new team or number of digits. Now see what actually permutation is. Permutation is nothing but arrangement. It is one form of arrangement where various numbers are given. You will be asked to how many different numbers can be either 2 digit or 3 digit or 4 digit, whatever maybe the question will be given. So how many 2 digits number or 3 digits number can be formed from those given numbers. So you have to arrange and you have to make required arrangement to form the numbers. So that arrangement to get the numbers from a given number of digits is permutation. Now in permutation, order is important. So if by changing the order, if the meaning of the question changes, then you will understand that this is a sum of permutation. For instance, you have been given 2 digit 2 and 6. Now how many different ways, the question is, you can arrange this digit to get numbers. Now if you will choose 2 first, from you have 2 digits, okay, there is 2 option, 2 and 6. So there is 2 and 6. Now if you will choose 2 first, then obviously you will choose 6 second and the number formed is 26. So this is one arrangement. Now you are changing the order, means now you are choosing 6 first. So obviously now you will take 2 in second place. So by changing this order, this 26 becomes 62. So if by changing order the meaning changes, then it is a question of permutation, you will remember. So order is important in permutation, and by changing the order, if the meaning changes, because 26 and 62 both are different number, so the meaning got changed by changing the order. In this place, first we have taken 2 then 6 and formed 26, and in this case we have first selected 6 then 2 and we have formed 62. So both 26 and 62 are different numbers. So by changing the order, the meaning is changing. So this is a question of permutation. So this is the case of permutation. You will understand by changing order, if a new thing is formed, then that is a question of permutation. And combination is basically it's a selection, and by selecting we will form a collection. And in combination, order is not important at all. For instance, you have 5 members, and from that 5 members you have asked to form a team of 3 members. So suppose you are choosing Ram, let it be one person of that 5 members, Ram, then you are choosing Ravi, then you are choosing Raj. Clear? So you are forming one team by choosing this in this order. Now you are changing the order. Now you are choosing Ravi first, then you are choosing Ram, and again you are choosing Raj. So see, this is by changing the order, the meaning does not change. This is Ram, Ravi, Raj team. This is also Ram, Ravi, Ram, Raj team. So by changing the order, here we have selected Ram first, then Ravi, then Raj. Here we have selected Ravi first, then Ram, then Raj. So by changing the order, the meaning does not change. Team is same, Ram, Ravi, Raj. But here by changing the order, one is 26 forming and the other is 62. So by changing order, the meaning of the two numbers changes. But here by changing the order, the team remains the same. So similarly, if you will choose now Raj first, then Ravi, and at last Ram, again by changing the order, the team remains same. So by changing the order, there is no change in the output, the result. The team is same, Ram, Ravi, Raj. So this is the difference between permutation and combination. Now see some sums. Now question is, how many 3 digits number can be formed by using the digits 1 to 9 if no digit is repeated? Now you have to make 3 digit numbers, how many 3 digits number can be formed? So you have 3 places, because you have to form 3 digit number, and this 3 digit number you have to form from this given numbers 1 to 9. So you write 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So from these are my options, and from this we have to frame how many 3 digits numbers is possible. So there are two techniques of solving this type of sums. Now see the first technique. So you will give 3 dash like this, because 3 digit numbers you have to form, so 3 dash for 3 digit number. Now see, you have to make 3 digit number. So how many possibilities are there in your hand? You have these numbers, because you are going to frame this 3 digit number from these numbers only. So you have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. See, you have 9 options. So out of these 9 options, any number you can put here. Clear? So you have 9 options in your hand. So this place, in how many ways you can fill? You can fill this place in 9 ways, because you have 9 options. Clear? See, the digit is 1. Here the digit is 1. But how many options? There are 9 options. So from these 9 options, any one digit you can choose here. Clear? Now the moment you are choosing one digit, right, from this 9 options, so you are writing 9. So the work is incomplete, and when the work will be incomplete, we will be using multiplication sign. So you give multiplication sign. So remember, so when our work is not complete, because we have to frame 3 digit number, we have just filled 1, that is 9. We have 9 options. Clear? Now 9 options means we have utilized one digit. We have utilized one digit. It can be any digit from 1 to 9. We have utilized it over here. So in this place, how many digits are left in our hand? One digit is already utilized here. So we have 9 total digits was there, and one digit utilized. So we have 8 here left. So this place can be filled by how many ways? 8 ways. These are the ways of filling, the options, not your digit. Clear? Digit is 1, but this one digit can be from 8 options. Clear? Again, the work is incomplete. So we have to make 3 digit number. So into, so incomplete means you will give into signs when there is incomplete things happening. So into, now this last place, how many digits are left to fill this place? So 2 digits already utilized, 1 digit here, 1 digit here, from 9 digits available. So 7 digits are left. So this dash can be filled by 7 digits, means from those any of the 7 digits. So you have 7 options. So 7. So you multiply this 9 into 8 into 7. So 9 into 8 into 7 will give you 504. So by this 504 ways, so you can arrange this 1 to 9 numbers to frame 3 digits number. So how many 3 digits number can be framed from this? So 504 3 digits number, 4 different 3 digits number. And this is a question of permutation. Why? Because suppose you are choosing here 1, so this is 2 and this is 3, so 123, right, is your 1 3 digit number. Example, now you are choosing here 2, then 1, then 3. So you are changing order. First you have chosen 1 2 3, just example. Next you are choosing 2 1 3. So by changing the order 2 1 3, so 1 2 3, that is 123 and 231, both are different number. So by changing the order you are getting 2 different numbers. So similarly total if you will do, so you will get 504 different numbers, means 504 different ways by which different 3 digit numbers can be formed. Now there is a formula of doing this method. The formula is NPR. Either you can do in this principle, this method, by filling digits, or you can use formula. So formula is of combination sum. We have understood that this is a 3-digit sum, so by changing the digit the meaning will change, so we have to choose permutation formula. And what is the permutation formula? The formula is NPR. Clear? This is the formula. So n is what? N is the total number of digits available to you. So how many total number of digits available to you? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So n is your 9, the total number of digits available. And r is what? At a time how many numbers you are taking, how many digits you are taking at a time. We are making a 3-digit number here, so means at a time we are taking 3 digits. So NPR. And what is the formula of NPR? The formula of NPR is n factorial by n minus r factorial. Remember, n factorial by n minus r factorial. So see here, n is how much? 9. So 9 factorial, n factorial by n minus r, that is n is 9 minus r is 3. So 9 minus 3, that is 6 factorial. So 9 factorial by 6 factorial is our answer. Now in your calculator you will get NPR directly. You will place 9. You will, in the scientific calculator you will find P options. If you don't find P option, you will press Shift and C. That sign will become P in the scientific calculator, and you will write 9PR, that is 3. You will directly get answers. But if you want to solve, you can solve also. So 9 factorial by 9 minus 3 factorial. So 9 factorial means, now factorial means 9 factorial means 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 factorial. We are keeping it 6 factorial. Why? Because in the denominator we have 6 factorial. Now any factorial means, suppose 5 factorial means 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So this is factorial means from that number it will get multiplied and it will come up to 1. So similarly 9 factorial means 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4, like that we have to come to 1. But see, we are stopping it here in the 6 factorial. Why? Because in the denominator we have 6 factorial. So this 6 factorial and 6 factorial will get cancelled. So you will be left with 9 into 8 into 7. If you will multiply, you will get 504. So there are two methods of doing. One is your formula method, and this method is by simple method. By taking some dash, you fill up the numbers. I hope you have understood the sums. Now gradually, when we will be continuing with more different sums, the things will be clear. Now for the time being, you see this, you study. Thanks for watching.